Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Making Richie Rich. Been about a week now since my last video. Went away on holiday. I posted a video about how I screwed up big time by just making a couple of human errors on the bots when I added them on. And then while I was away in Portugal, I was really hungover. And one of the days, and it was just a bad day. I'm going to go and have a look at all that in a moment. But you know how I like to start my videos with a nice action, I suppose. We've got a couple more minutes before this race kicks off. Maybe 3 minutes. But yeah, basically, I just decided when I was over there, you know what, I'm going to pause these. I'm going to address everything when I get back home with a clear head. A few days over there in the sun and too many beers was not a good idea. There'd be trying to work on these. But, you know, the whole point of this is to show the ups and the downs because that happens. You know, anybody out there who's claiming they have it nailed, I challenge them to prove it. I get a lot of comments from people as well saying about, oh, you need to back test, you know, you need to learn the data, you need such and such and such and such. For me, I call bull crap on that because, and I was watching a video literally, I think it was last night, 2 nights ago, and the person on YouTube was talking about how all this back testing, and it's something I've been saying for a while, although they were saying it with a lot more knowledge than I have and a lot more higher IQ probably than what I have. But basically that, you know, you can back test as much as you want. I think I've said this before where, for example, I am going on the odds of probability of something happening, not because, oh, this team usually scores less goals, so it should, you know, guarantee them. By the time you spend all that time and effort into all that research, like, and I'll challenge anybody out there if they want to come and maybe they can tell me that it has worked for them. But the probability of things is, that's just luck. You know, you could do your research, but, you know, football or sport in general has got a high element of randomness in it. And that's what the person was talking about in this video that I was watching where, you know, the favourite should win, but it doesn't. But out of 10 times, how many times does it win? That's what I go on. You could say its form was better in the last race, so it's guaranteed to win this race. You know, there might be something in that, but from what I've gathered, you know, it's not always the case. So I'm trying to build stats away from that. It's more on probability. You know, and how people want to do their trades is different. People might have a lot of time to research the life out of anything they do. Good, do that. If you're wanting to do that, then I would suggest other avenues of income where you can use your time, like drop shipping or FBA, where you can spend a lot of time researching products that you can sell, because that's almost guaranteed. Hold on, we're about to kick off. Interrupt me in the middle of the rant. Where are we? There we go. Turn the audio on for it.
And
we're off.
Racing
so
away. Lovely beginning here too. BT's Razzle right up there as well is the 3. Drombeg Chief. 2 from 3, followed by 4. Then comes 1, 6 and 5. 2 with the advantage here. 2 out in front. BT's Razzle from the 3. 2, 3, 4, 1, 6 and 5. 2 holding all comers at bay at the moment. 2 it is from 4. Then comes 1, 3, 6 and 5. BT's Razzle has got company. Long Acres Libby now a big factor wins. 4. Terrific performance at Monmore. 4 beating 1. Tight third, 2 and 6.
I can't hear the commentary because I have the sound turned off, so it's interfering, but just to show you them, they're back up live. So, anyway, I was in the middle of a rant. We'll turn that off, okay. That's what my strategies are based on. It's what I like, it's what I prefer. I don't have the time of day to be spending, you know, researching all these different outcomes. If that's what you want, then go do this. This is for people who maybe want something different than that, who don't have the time. And I'm trying to find strategies for that. So, as you know, made that huge mistake, 2 huge mistakes last week, and they were 100% my fault. Completely decimated my balance a lot. And then in Portugal, we'll get the VPS up here and we'll have a wee look, okay? That's it up now. There we go. So we'll start at the top and work our way down about what happened, what I'm doing, and what I'm no longer doing is probably the better thing. First things first, Dutching. I love the idea of Dutching, the concept of it. The problem is, I think from Discord and a few other things I was reading online, BFBM, Betfair Bot Manager, is not great at implementing Dutching. Because it works, and it worked great in Sim, and as we know, you don't know these things until you go live. And it could also be an element of just because it worked on Sim, every day is different. Going back to what I was saying earlier on in the video about randomness, it could have been an issue with, it was just bad luck on that day. This first one, Dutch 1 and 2 at the very top here in white. This was a strat from a guy in our Discord. Been working flawlessly for weeks. And then again, that one day just destroyed it. So we'll open this up and we'll see. And what this was doing was basically Dutching 1 and 2. And if 1 and 2 lost, this Dutched 1, 2, 3, 4 in the favourites in the race to recover for the first one. So what has clearly happened here at some point, and it was when I was away, it was the second day because I went on the 14th, where it had just, as you can actually see, I got up quite high. Yeah, sort of started around here. Around last couple of races on the Monday night. And I was a few drinks in at that point. But it was fine, and then it just got to the point where it just was constantly sort of recovering. Because the problem is with Dutching, it has to go so high, and that's why I'm now taking all Dutching out of my strategies. It's just, at the moment, for this video and for anybody's bankrolls, it's just not worth it, because it has to put on so much money to kind of spread it out, to only get a few pounds back. So let me see, 11.21. There's £7, £4, that's 11. £21 there roughly put on to win £4 back. It's not great. So I just stopped that. This version here, Dutch 1 and 2, was my own version of it. But again, it was just it wasn't great. Like, it hit the same run. I just decided, you know what, I want to enjoy my holiday, so I just paused them, and I'm actually just going to delete them off now. What I have done, that you'll see them down here, my triple Dutch. Remember last week I said about it, it screwed me over. Try running it again. I lost that big chunk there, and like, we see this, so it was going fine, and then boom, just lost 2 in a row, I think it was. And I just, at that point, just had enough. It's like, you know what, no, I'm not doing it. Because, look at this. So, nearly put on that there, the first and second didn't win. And then straight away I was down that, and I just said, nope, I'm done, I'm not doing it anymore. So I've took that off. Same with my place Dutch. As you can see, it took a hit around the same time. I'm thinking it was a couple of days later, maybe. Yeah, the 18th. Where the second favourite just wouldn't place. And at the worst possible time. If both of them had come in, been laughing all the way to the bank. Nice profits there. But I just decided not to. So turning them off, taking away the Dutching completely. You know what? So I'm going to do it now while I'm here, because it's been annoying me sitting there. I've been back a few days, but I wanted to get something implemented so I could for the video. So we'll take away these Dutch over here. Make sure I'm not deleting something that I don't want to delete. Now, again, last week, my horses, my back to favourite place, perfectly, running perfectly, and then boom. You know, it'd been fine. I had said, sorry, that's a lie. I did say in an earlier video, I wasn't quite happy because at one point I had got up quite high to make, and this is, I think it's stake £20, and I didn't like it was going up that high, and I was debating whether to take it in or out. I wish I had have, because as you can see, I went from 10p, 34p. And this is why people don't like recovery, which I understand. Because if you get a wee run like that, my next bet would have had to been over £100 to recover. I wasn't risking it. And you know what the worst part of it is, right? And this is the Betfair gods or whatever, but I think the next one actually, it won. The favourite won the race, so it would have been fine. But is it worth the risk? No. Because that's just... And then over here on this one, it was performing well. And then it went on a nice wee downward trot where the favourite just kept winning. And you just can't write this at times. So I've changed this stake and plan now as well. It's only minus £12. I don't mind. I'm taking that one off. I'm keeping that on. And remove this Dutch up here. And that Dutch there. And these top Dutches. Oh, fills my heart with joy cleaning up the screen a lot more. There we go. I'm going to have a wee quick nosy, see when the next race is actually. I would just miss one. There's one in 7 minutes. So if I waffle on for 7 minutes, we might get on that one. But right, so back to the bots. I've got a football one running. Been running it for a few days now. I could probably tighten this up a wee bit more because I found it's been getting on matches overnight and they haven't been doing well. And then because this morning I was £30 profit here, so it's down. This one here, it's got on a lot of games, and that's only been running for 2 days. Now I think it could actually, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, about £4 there in the market on that. So 4 of them win and back up my profit on that. So I'm going to run this, keep this going, this one, to see how it performs. I've been testing it, but every day's different. And this is the thing. It's a football strat. It's a lane, the 1.5 market. And I'm doing it on different odds. See what the different strike rates are, etc. And I've been doing that for a while. And, you know, I've been running this for a couple of days. £23 profit at the moment. That could easily be wiped out with 10 losses in a row, roughly. And then, but what I have these set on, there's no recovery, just a banking system where if you make money, it increases your stake, and if you lose money, it decreases your stake. So that's all that's doing on all 3 of these. So I'm very keeping an eye on these. Hopefully, they're going to go okay. Worst case scenario, I'll maybe have to take out the middle one, but it's back in at really low or laying at really low odds. So you can afford to have a few losses to your one win. Hence why it's a really low strike rate. But you don't need an awful lot of wins to keep it up. That's that one. What I have moved over to is the stake and plan. My back to fifth favourite, it was my pride and joy. It's been going well. But let's have a wee look at this, okay? Where yesterday, I think it went to full hog on me. No, it was the day before. Let me see, get it down here where it went. Crazy amount of losses. We can find it here. Make sure I haven't went too far back. I have. 19. second. Alright, here we go. We're going into it now. So maybe it was a bit later on. Yeah, this is it now. So boom, 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 boom. So 40. I think I went about 60 races where the 5th favourite didn't win, which is, you know, well into my second streak. But what I like about that is I have it set up on the staking plan that it only loses a certain amount. Now I went 60 races now, so we're going to fast forward a bit here. And then look, boom. Do you know what I mean? You can't write this. 60 races, no win, and then 3 back-to-back. Like, and this is what probably screwed over my Dutching system as well one day, where it's just like, it's only doing 1 to 4, but on that one time, it's got like the 5th as won 3 in a row, and maybe it could have been a 6th on that, and it's just, it's random. That's my point I'm making. There's no way of knowing that that's going to happen. I know, like, because look, 3 there, back to back, 1, 2, 4 races later, another 3 back to back. You know, but yet when I went on that big long run, which cost me £20, couldn't get a win. But you get some great odds. I'm happy enough. This is still in great profit. You know, I expect the 5th to go on, you know, a losing run more. It's, you know, 9% there roughly, strike rate. But it's got good profit and great odds. So what I have done then is I've stuck to that model, and I went in and looked at the favourite, the 2nd favourite, 3rd favourite, 4th favourite. The 6th favourite I did run in an earlier video, but it was way up into the hundreds, I think, at one point, where I couldn't get a win. And it's just like, it's not worth doing. So I stayed away from that. And what I've done is I've done these out to a staking plan that I'm happy enough to risk. And I'll do that once, and you can either set it to pause or just goes back to the start of the cycle again. And so I've been running this for the last few days. So there's my profits on it. It's in profit, which is great. So I'm happy with it. These ones here I put on this morning. As you can see, mistaken plan on this one for it isn't going too well. I only put that on. It's only got 1 win, so hopefully the next one wins here. Actually, I think that race will be coming up soon. So I could be off to a bad one here. But we'll watch that live and see how it goes, because that could get a nice bit of profit depending on the odds. I think the next bet will be £2.56 on that one. Let me see when that's due. 14:07. Okay. What we'll do, we'll move over to that one. Let me get it up in OBS and we'll watch this live. Aha, there we go. So let's see if those odds come in for that bet. It should be placing soon. I need that one day. Yep, there you go. That's it then. So, oh geez, £5.12. Okay, definitely need that one to win. Or not win. We just need it to place. It's for £9.23 profit.
22. So we're about to go in.
Let me see if that's working okay for you.
Over at Monmore.
There we go. It is.
Final chance.
Not anybody else noticed this, where sometimes the videos on there can be quite laggy. I sometimes find if you do this a few times. Yeah, see, it comes in. So trap free to save me £5 here. I'll be £9.23 profit on that one.
Running. And they're off racing away, and it's a level break, but 4 has got the early pace into the first bet. Winterfield Wolf leads from 2, 3, 6, 5, and 1. The back marker, Ballincrea Bud. It's 4 who leads Winterfield Wolf. Big bet. At the inside comes Ballincrea Bud with 3 deep on the track, Grangeview Mass. It's 4 from 1 and 2, 3's in behind them, 5 and 6 at the back of the field. Into the final turn, track 4, Winterfield Wolf is still in front from Ballincrea Bud up the inside.
No
Takes
chance.
it up as they race down the lane. Ballincrea Bud, the winner, beats 4 Winterfield Winterfield Wolf and 5 on Acres Class.
Right, it's good. And well, that's only got one more, and then it'll finish and reset. But there you go. So I'll maybe have to readdress that staking plan because that's not working there. So I only added them on this morning. And then I've got 4, 5, and 6. So that one was for the third favourite, just to place, you know, and it's went 11 now where it hasn't, 10 where it hasn't. So yeah, that sucks, but it's the point of trying these things. I'll let that reset then, and it'll go again. And the thing is, though, if we got a nice win there on that one, it would have been £5 in profit. So it would have been up £5. So that's the risk we're taking. But that's why I like a staking plan. It's not going to run off onto big high recovery cycles. It's what you set it to, and then that's it. You can either have it set to restart or just finish for the day. That's all you're giving it. If it doesn't win that day, that's it. Tough luck. Okay. Miller ones have been performing fine there. This one's at a minus. Let me see. Yes. So the reason I like this one is you can get nice double wins. I haven't got many because I've only started this not long before the video. It's already done 10. But 4, 5, and 6 to place. So that's the one I'm working on. But these are my main ones that I'm happy with. Mistaken plans on the favourites. And the place taking plans are a lot lower odds. So you don't get the bigger wins here, but you have a better chance of winning at the same time. So we'll go with that. So that's the strategies I'm going to be running. I'll keep us all updated. I've got £204 left. Well, I've got some liquidity there. I'll just put some more on somewhere. But we'll keep you updated. Now that I'm back, I can focus. So not chasing my money that I lost, because I lost that. It was my fault because of my errors. But, you know, challenge is still on. Can I make £1,000 using bots on Betfair? And stick around to the next video, and I'll hopefully have a bit of that money back. All right, see you then. Bye now. So just as I ended this, I happened to go on and check, and it had placed the last bet on the next race. I should have just stayed on. It would have been good to watch that live. Got it. But Coolio Sam for £5.12 just won. Now I wonder is that updated on the VPS yet, the show? And there we go. £5.12, £1.43 in profit. Hopefully it doesn't go that far anymore, but just wanted to come on and show you that. So yes, as I said a couple of minutes ago, until next one, see you then. Bye now.